Hi, my name is Daniel, and I'm currently on a long, treacherous journey towards personal freedom. And by freedom, I mean becoming independent from and relying less on the excessive number of things, people, and corporations I rely on just to basically exist. A few years ago, I had a realization that changed me. I was completely incapable of providing myself and my family with our most basic needs without wading through a mess of unwanted transactions. I was pleading with an employer to trade my time for currency just to turn around and hand that currency over to a stranger for food. My goal is to change that. I want to become increasingly self-sufficient and sustainable. I want to rely less on outside systems for our most basic needs, and I want to have more actual freedom in how we live our lives. The very first place that I'm taking more control is how my family eats. Right now, almost all of the food we eat comes from a grocery store or a restaurant. That means the price we pay, the quality, the quantity, and the variety of the food we put into our bodies is determined by complete strangers. At this point in my life, I no longer wish to rely completely on someone else to feed my family. I want to gradually take on more and more of that responsibility. I've broken my strategy down into 3 general steps. Step number 1 is simple: produce more at home. The math is straightforward. The more food I grow and produce right here, the less I need to buy from a store. Plus, I get greater control over the quality. Right now, my focus is on planting perennial fruit plants, expanding our veggie garden, and honestly finding ways to make the garden easier to maintain so it fits into a busy life. It's all about building a system that feeds us year after year. Step number 2 is wasting less food. Producing a massive harvest doesn't help much if half of it ends up rotting in the compost bin. To get the most out of what we produce, we're learning food storage and preservation techniques. For us, that means diving deep into canning and preserving fruits and vegetables. True self-reliance is more than growing food in July. It's about being able to enjoy your harvest during the barren winter months. Step number 3 is relying less on eating out for meals, snacks, and coffees. If you want to break free from the transaction cycle, cooking is king. My family is slowly building our kitchen skills, and honestly, we're already killing the game with homemade breads, pizzas, and our regular meals. We've also started buying grains and other pantry staples in bulk to avoid those expensive, impulsive grocery store stops. Is it more work? Absolutely. But it's making our home a happier and cozier place to be as we create our own little luxuries. Take coffee, for example. If you've gone out in town for a cup of coffee lately, you know the price of even a bad cup of coffee has become outrageous. By making it at home, I can buy incredibly fancy, high-quality bags of coffee and still save a ton of money. Additionally, I have been diving into the art of wine and cider making. Making homemade wines and ciders is a fun hobby, but it's also a great way to capture and preserve the flavors of summer and fall to enjoy on an evening at home. Now let's be realistic here. The goal is not to never go out and enjoy a beer or a meal with friends ever again. The goal is to rely less on these expensive, daily pick-me-ups by creating a more luxurious, self-sustained life at home. It saves time, it saves money, and it builds real freedom. This channel is Sustainable Dan. My goal is to teach others how to take back more of their freedom and live a more sustainable, balanced life through learning skills. I'm trudging through the authentic, messy, and rewarding process of changing my life from the ground up. If you are on a similar path, stick around. I hope we can all learn something together.